So the wife and I went down a little bit of a Christmas rabbit hole last night. We watched the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special. That's a whole other video. But we did watch one of the classics, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, in particular, Santa Claus is Coming to Town and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer are like the two best classics in my opinion. That claymation company has done like a barrage of things. Like only just recently did I watch A Year Without a Santa Claus, which in its own right was pretty good. It was sort of like a direct sequel to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. But those two, Rudolph and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, those are the ones that like I hold up on like the highest pedestal. I watched them when I was a kid and I love them both. They're both classics, don't get me wrong. But which one's my favorite and how do they stack up against each other? Santa Claus is Coming to Town, honestly, I like best.
A yo-yo? I love yo-yos.
It's just very imaginative. It's very nice. The songs are all really good. It has a really great Christmas vibe to it. I like how it opens up with like, you know, the postman delivering the letters to Santa Claus. I mean, really, if I had one criticism towards it, that one song with Mrs. Claus or the future Mrs. Claus where she goes like all hippy dippy with all the colors and shit. I was like, this just feels like wicked out of place in this movie. Now, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all right, I like almost as much, but for a lot of different reasons. There's so much just like weird shit with this movie. I mean, the star of the show, let's be real, is the Bumble. The Bumble's the absolute best part, and Yukon Cornelius is pretty cool too. The whole dynamic between the two of them are the best, the actual best part of that. The rest of it, it's actually quite easy to make fun of. You have your elf, all right, who's like, wants to be a dentist. And you got the head toy maker elf who's basically like, a dentist? Well, you know, that's just an allegory for a homosexual. You're an elf, not a fairy. You can't do that. Basically, everybody in Rudolph is an asshole. Donner, okay, who's Rudolph's father, he is like a jock douchebag. No son of mine is gonna have a red nose. Even Santa Claus of all people, okay? You got a skinny Santa Claus, and he's not voiced by Mickey Rooney. Oh, Donner, you didn't tell me that you had a Chernobyl reindeer. He looks like a homosexual. Here, he can't guide my sleigh. It's just like, wow, man, even Santa's a bastard in this. But you know what? It's kind of why I love it, because it's just like, what on earth were they thinking with this, you know? But again, similar to Santa Claus is Coming to Town, it has like that really nice like Christmassy vibe. The whole concept of the land of misfit toys was terrific. I feel like these two are just like absolute staples. I mean, I hope that parents are showing their kids these today because again, it's just like a part of, you know, Christmas history. Both of them are fun. Objectively, I would say that Santa Claus is Coming to Town is superior, but Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is just as entertaining in a different way. And that's all she wrote.